If you want a job to be well done, you must create the conditions for it. It's a quote by Mr. Adolf Dassler, better known as Adi Dassler. Recently, Adidas moved its global commercial operations from Amsterdam to Lutzer. And we as a family made the same move 3 years ago from Amsterdam to Lutzer. And ever since I'm following Adidas on LinkedIn. And I'm intrigued by this company, intrigued. It seems as if 41 years after Mr. Adi Dassler passed away, his spirit, his ideas are still embedded in this company. It's in their DNA, no? And it's amazing to see the reactions and the comments and the likes on any quote of Adidas that is about work-life. And it seems as if the whole world loves to start working for Adidas. They create this magnet of creative people, talent, etc. It's super powerful. But we're here for the 7 habits of Mr. Covey. But I started with Adidas because I think that habit number 6, which is called Synergy, is very much in line with the quote of Mr. Adi Dassler. I think that you create the conditions in a company for people to excel and to create synergetic situations where 1 and 1 is not 3, but 1 and 1 might be 1,000,000. No, it's synergy that's happening there. And I think to create the conditions are defined by the first 6 habits. If you truly believe and you're confident, you trust in those first 6 habits, and those are the conditions that you create, then synergy will take place. There's another leadership guru. He's called Joseph Jaworski, and he has a concept of creating predictable miracles. I think that's a wonderful line, that's a wonderful quote, a wonderful idea, and that really taps into this habit as well. If you create those conditions based on those 6 habits that we covered in the last few weeks, then you will experience those predictable miracles. You will create those predictable miracles. And it's very challenging because in the heat of the moment, right now, you might not see the end result. But if you believe and if you live those habits, those first 6 habits, then you will create predictable miracles. Let me now make the translation to parenting. So my son comes home from school and he throws his jacket outside. And I create the conditions by saying, hey, I see your jacket lying there outside. He walks in the house, he does some stuff, and I say it again, hey, your jacket is outside. And then suddenly he goes outside, picks up his jacket and puts it in the garderobe where the jacket belongs. I didn't make him put his jacket there. I just described the situation, created that condition for him to put the jacket where it belongs, where we all put our jackets. So I created the conditions to create a predictable miracle. And I think that's what's parenting all about. It's those first 6 habits. I believe that my son, my kids want to do good. They're good human beings. They want to make me proud. They want to do the things as they should be done, as to be expected from society. We only have to create the condition and be confident that they want to do good. And that's to create the conditions. And I am sure that this habit, Synergize, is all about creating that conditions to create synergy. And where my son decided himself to put his jacket in the garderobe, that's truly synergy. That's not 1 and 1 is 3 because the outcome was positive. It will snowball into his personality because he made his own decision. He was intrinsically motivated to do that. And that gives a much more powerful action in himself, as if I would made him do that, or if I choose another route to create that outcome. And I think that's what Synergize is all about. So I'm extremely excited about this habit as well. And for me, it's obvious that it has to do with parenting. I can give multiple more examples where I'm sure that it's about synergy.